in Holland. It is about 48 degrees out there right now. Earlier tonight, Holland State Park was the coldest place in the lower 48. You had to go to Alaska to find colder temps in the country. We'll go live there with how Holland residents are dealing with this cold snap. That's coming up, but first let's bring in Kyle Underwood. And Kyle, looking at Holland, not the coldest out there right now, but it is fall-like.
Yeah, and though I think the way they lit that sand, I've never seen the beach at Holland look so uninviting. We have a warm-up on the way. In fact, by this weekend, we'll see temperatures back in the 80s. I know a lot is riding on this forecast. We have Grand Haven, the Coast Guard Festival this weekend. Warmer weather is ahead, and the sand of the beaches will look much more inviting. We just have to bear with Mother Nature here because this is going kind of a cool run. Okay, so you can see Holland, we just bumped back up to 50. That's within the last couple of minutes. So we have an update there from the state park. 60 now in Grand Rapids. It's 54 here in Big Rapids and 56 currently in Battle Creek. It was windy all day today, but the breeze has come down. We're not going to go calm tonight, but we will settle around 5 to 7 miles per hour for a breeze overnight. West-northwest winds. Storm Track Live, we have some showers here spilling out of Canada. These will sweep through the southern half of the Great Lakes here tomorrow afternoon. A little weak disturbance here that could touch off a shower or an isolated thunderstorm tomorrow. Here's the Daybreak Planner forecast. We're calling for a clear start with just a few clouds building as the day wears on. By midday and afternoon, an isolated pop-up shower or thunderstorm is possible. West winds between 5 and 10. Quick peek ahead. Here's the warm-up, at least the start of it. We're up to 82 here by Saturday. We'll fill out the details on the 8-day forecast when I come back.
All right, thank you, Kyle. As we told you, no place in the lower 48 was colder than Holland tonight.
24-hour News 8's Danny Carlson's live along the lakeshore with more on how this incredibly cool July is starting to impact some businesses. Danny?
Brian and Marley, since we got sent to the coldest place in the lower 48 today, I actually needed to buy a sweatshirt, but it turns out that I fit in quite well here at Lake Makatawa and on the Big Lake. That was the uniform that we saw, people wearing sweatshirts and long pants in July. I think it's actually warmer in the water in some places.
It was this morning. It was below 62 this morning when we got here.
John Harmon and his grandkids made the trip here from Ohio today. They were among the very few who actually went in the lake on this teeth-chatteringly cold day.
62 degrees. It was cold. I went ankle deep and they were boogie boarding out there.
Most of the other swimmers wore beaks instead of trunks.
Like October weather in August.
It means extra layers and some annoyance for most of us beachgoers, but for those like Nancy and Jim Steenwick of the Makatawa Boathouse, the cold, windy weather means money, a loss of it.
We're really a weather-related business, and people do try to come out and enjoy, but it does take away a lot of your people that really like it when it's good and hot. The beach has been kind of quiet this summer, too, because of the cold weather. So
you only got 3 months, really, to make your business work.
There is a campground just right across the way, and a little bit earlier tonight some people came over and they said that the campground actually ran out of firewood, so they had to go into town to get some firewood. And if you're out here, we can smell those campfires burning from across the street. Seems like people are trying to stay warm. Again, the end of July. Live in Holland tonight, Danny Carlson, 24-hour News 8.